So the candidate will begin face down on the ground, right? You can have your feet together or you can have them spread out 12 inches, okay? From this position, your hands are gonna go directly outside your armpits. So nothing up here and nothing down here or super close. What you should see is, as an instructor from behind, from up top, I should be able to see this line here, shoulder line, and see a 45-degree angle roughly from the shoulder to the tip of the elbow. That tells me that you're set up right. What we don't want to see is that 90-degree angle out here, and guys have got their arms super spread out like this, and their elbows are like that. All right, that's what we don't want to see. So hands just outside your armpits, and that'll put you roughly at 45 degrees. Now, this is the bottom of the range of motion. Today, we're not going to have the blocks, right? So we always get asked how deep down, right? For training, we want you to train practicing going all the way, hitting a full range of motion, full depth. That's going to be harder than the actual test process itself. The testing process itself will consist of a block, approximately 4 inches, that he's gonna go down and touch that block, all right? We have little blocks that go underneath, and we count that every time. But you can see that that's gonna be easier than if he had to travel the extra 4 inches. So for training purposes, right, and pre-testing purposes, we kind of want you to see where you're at. Without it, that's gonna make the test easier. Does that make sense? Okay. So what'll happen is that block, just a 4-inch block, little 1-inch piece of foam with a stick at the end, we hold on to it, and we know every time you hit, we have to feel it, and we'll feel it at the end. Top of the range of motion, like so. So you see his shoulder line, straight across to his heels, one straight line like a board, like a plank, right? What we don't want to see is this. That will not count, right? You cannot begin the range of motion like that. It has to be one straight line. You can't be sagging at it. So, as Officer Cotto goes down from the top of the range of motion to the bottom range of motion, when he goes down, one straight line, as he pushes up, he hits full extension. He's doing the full range of motion, okay? All the way down, and all the way up. Full range of motion, elbows hitting, just lock out. Now, that is what's going to count as a full sit-up. If you need to rest, you can rest in the upward portion. Take a rest. You cannot rest in the downward portion. You have to rest up here. Before you can begin, you have to straighten out your line here again. One straight line, all the way through and down. Good. Things you cannot do, right?